whether this higher pension option benefits or not, it depends on various factors, and it definitely benefits for certain people under certain conditions. For example, if you don't want to take risk, and if you are not financially savvy, you are not very much aware of the market instruments, and you are not planning your financial properly, but you want to somehow manage and take a continued money, or a sustained money for longer time. So this all depends on how you are financially managing your funds, and then you can very well manage and then continue your investment. Now in this video, let me give you 9 reasons why you should not opt for higher pension. It doesn't mean that you should not opt for it, because as I told you here, it depends on your individual situations, your individual interest, and how you are well acquaintance with the knowledge of the market. Everything depends on, but I will give you 9 reasons. Probably it will help you to decide your case properly, and before filing this joint option, please do watch this video and also share it with your friends. Now the first thing, which is a challenge which you are going to face with the higher pension option, is, as I told you, the EPFO, the contributions which the employer is making towards EPS has been done to the ceiling amount, which is 6,500 before 1/9/2014, and after 1/9/2014 it is 15,000 rupees. Now because if your salary is more, if at all you are going to get higher pension, you are going to be eligible for higher pension option, then you have to contribute on actual wages at 8.33%. Your employer contributions actually have to be segregated into account number 10. This account number 10 and account number 1 and all I have already clarified in the previous videos. You can watch that also. So therefore, when this exercise is done, your current accumulation under provident fund will definitely reduce, and in the future also you continue to contribute at 8.33% on actual wages to the EPS. That means your employer contributions will get segregated into 8.33% and 3.67%. It will get segregated, and therefore the accumulations which you are going to have in your provident fund account will be definitely reduced to that extent. So therefore this your PF accumulations, you will have to be very careful. And another point which you need to be aware, the second point is, if at all, if your provident fund account is account number 1, the balance is insufficient, and because of this readjustment you may have to pay back the difference contributions to the EPF, and if you don't have the proper fund now, so then it will actually cost you. And if at all you are looking for a lump sum higher amount at the end of your career or at the date of exit, then to the extent of 8.33%, so will be a segregated into account number 10. That amount will not be available for you. And account number 1, what happens is, when you start contributing it in the provident fund, the cumulative interest effect will not be there for you if you go for EPS, because the pension option will work based on how much fund is available in the EPS account. So therefore, if you are looking for the greater lump sum and the cumulative interest effect, so that will not be there. That is the third reason which is I am giving you. And also, before exercising this option, you have to definitely make sure that this opportunity cost benefit analysis you have done, because how much you are going to get because of this higher pension option. If you invest separately in the market and if you keep it in the pension account, so what is that benefit you are going to get? That analysis you have to do. So therefore, that is the fourth reason why you should not opt for higher pension. Now another important point which is coming here is, even in the Supreme Court judgment, the EPS scheme can always be modified according to the needs of the provident fund organization. So therefore, if the formula what is today is available is going to be modified in the future, that may actually give you certain disadvantage, and the current benefits which are being given now may not be continued, or so such a possibility is always there. Even in the Supreme Court judgment on 4th November 2022, section 7 of EPF and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1952 is held to be valid. So therefore, this threat is always there. this modification of the formula and benefits under the EPS, the EPF1, the central government has the power to modify the scheme. So when they modify, it should not work disadvantage to you. So therefore, that fifth reason you should be important. Now, the sixth reason what I am giving you is, suppose you have a long career. Now, today your employer is contributing on higher wages, but if you leave this company and go to new employer, and the future employer may not be willing to contribute on higher wages. So that is very important. And how the formula works, 60 months average salary is important for pension calculation. At the end of your career, if your employer is not contributing on actual wages, that will be a big disadvantage, and the money which is paid to EPS is not going to come back to you. So therefore, this threat you should be very important. And the seventh reason why you should not opt for is, in the EPS there is no return of corpus. The corpus is not going to come back at any point of time. What you will get is the pension at the exit date of the employee as per the conditions of the EPS, or on retirement the employee is going to get pension as per the formula, and after his death or her death, the spouse is going to get pension at 50%. After that, there is no benefit is available. So therefore, that is the seventh reason why you should not opt for higher pension. Now, the eighth reason what I am going to give you is, the pension what gets fixed at the time of exit or the retirement, there is no enhancement is going to happen, because the inflation is going to vary, but because the positive inflation changes leads to lesser take home in your hands, so that the neutralization currently is not available under the EPS as far as I am aware. So therefore, that is the eighth reason you should know why you should not choose for higher pension option. And the ninth reason, which is the last reason which I am going to give you, is, if at all EPS is going to work for you, your life expectancy has to be at least minimum 5 to 7 years from the date of exit. If that is the case, then only you are going to recover the amount and with the interest what you have paid to the EPS. So therefore, if you cannot expect your life expectancy for at least 5 to 7 years after your exit date or retirement date, then this doesn't benefit. So therefore, that is the ninth reason. So considering all these factors, you have to decide whether higher pension option is beneficial or not, and then only you should take this option. So though I have told you 9 reasons, but there are certain advantages, and if you don't want to take much risk and if you want to have a sustained pension, you can still choose this option. Thank you very much for watching this video, friends, and see you soon in the new video with new information.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.